So if you guys watched my last foundation first impression, I did it on the Clinique 2-in-1 foundation, and this time around I'm going to be doing another Clinique foundation first impression. For this video, I am partnered up with Clinique, which is very exciting, so I'm going to be sharing with you guys my first impression on the Clinique SuperBalanced foundation. I purchased mine at my Clinique counter at Macy's, and if you guys go to Macy's right now and you spend over $27, you guys are going to get a really amazing gift with purchase from Clinique. You'll get a really cute makeup bag. I'm really happy I got this one with the donuts on it. And you're gonna get, I think you get 5, yes, you get 5 products. So in mine, I'll share with you guys what I got. I got a little palette, which has 2 single shadows and a blush, and then it also comes with a little brush and an eyeshadow applicator. I like this just because the whole entire other side is a mirror, so you get a nice big mirror, and it has cute donuts on the front too. And then I got the Clinique High Impact Mascara. This is not the waterproof version, so it's gonna be perfect for my bottom lashes. And then I got a little bottle of the Clinique Take the Day Off Eye Makeup Remover. I love this stuff because it's a biphase makeup remover, so you shake it up, and this is amazing at removing waterproof mascara and gel eyeliners. I got a little tiny bottle of Clinique Happy. I'm really excited. I got a little bottle of the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion. I love this. I've talked about it on my channel multiple times. It's one of my favorite moisturizers, so I'm really excited to have a tiny one like this because then I can just throw it in my purse even, or in an overnight bag like I was saying. Traveling, good for that kind of stuff. And then I got a little tiny mini lipstick, and this one is in the shade Sugar Plum Pop, which I already looked at, and it is a mauve, so I'm obviously really excited. So the bag is a really great value in my opinion because you're probably already going to be spending about $27 at Clinique, so you'll get this bag when you make your purchase, and then you'll have either new little products that you can try. If you've never tried Clinique before, it's a good mix of products for you to kind of like experiment with different products from the brand, or if you already love them, then you get a nice little size of them that you can use to put in overnight bags and traveling, stuff like that. So let's get in with the first impression. So I purchased mine in the shade Silk Sahara, I believe. Yes, Silk Sahara. This is the shade 07. It is a golden undertone, and it looked like, I swatched it on the inside of my wrist, and it looked like it would be my perfect match. So I'm hoping that once I put it on my face, it doesn't oxidize or anything like that, but I was honestly impressed at how well the shade matched me. The other thing that I thought was really interesting about this is that I think it's supposed to be like mattifying, but it is for dry, combination, and oily skin types, so it's supposed to be for everybody, and the description is what really sold me over. So listen to this, guys, because it's me. So this is not acne-genic, it's sweat-proof and streak-proof, and this Smart Makeup adds moisture and absorbs oil where and when needed. Whether you're dry in the cheeks or oily in the T-zone. That's me, dry cheeks, oily T-zone. Super Balanced Makeup delivers just what your skin needs for a naturally perfected look. This long-wearing liquid foundation is silky upon application and provides water-resistant, moderate coverage. So definitely me. I tend to have an oilier T-zone when I wear makeup, but the rest of my face tends to be a lot more dry. And then, what was that last thing that also applied to me? Moderate coverage, yes. I don't like a lot of coverage. So I'll show you. You guys can see I do have some hyperpigmentation from previous pimples. I had a thing on my nose and I tried to squeeze it out. Now my nose is just really red, but that's fine. So that's me though with foundation. I don't really, even when I have stuff on my face, I don't really like to cover it up all the way because I would rather have hyperpigmentation and stuff showing than look like I'm wearing a ton of makeup. So enough talking, let's get into it. I'm going to prime my face, should I prime my T-zone? I'm not gonna prime my T-zone, I'm just gonna let the foundation do it. I'm gonna prime my nose. Just my nose. So I'm gonna use the Clinique Super Primer, and I'm just gonna put this only on my nose. But the rest of my T-zone I'll just leave, and we'll just kind of like see if it ends up getting oilier or whatever. This is the packaging. It is 1 fluid ounce, typical foundation amount, and then no pump or anything. So I just kind of shook it up and picked it up on my finger, and I'll start by dotting it into the center of my face. I zoomed you guys in because I thought that might be a little bit more helpful. Kind of, you guys can see it's sort of thicker in consistency than I expected. So I'm just gonna start dotting this on. It seems to be setting already like those previous ones that I did, so I'm gonna start blending it out so that it doesn't set too quick. I'll try to do like 2 layers or so. I think the color match is really good. I'm really happy with the color. But it already pretty much covered up all my hyperpigmentation and stuff. So here is 1 layer, totally evened out my face. I mean, I don't even know if you can see that popped, whatever that was. You can barely see it. You can see a little bit of the hyperpigmentation right there. You can still see my moles and my freckles. So I'm really happy with the first layer of coverage. Seems to be a satin-ish matte finish. It's definitely not dewy, but it's not flat matte. But I'm only wearing 1 layer, so it's not really like I'm sure you can still like get a little bit of my moisturizer underneath there. So I'm gonna go in with another layer. And something that I wanted to say about this is it has a really unique formulation. Like the consistency of it is really liquid. It's like liquid moussey. It's really silky. So when they say it's silky, that's actually what it feels like. It just kind of glides on your skin, and I almost think it would be the best if I moved it around with my fingers and then went in with a sponge. But I think my fingers will give me the best coverage. See, look at that. So I'm actually really liking finger application the best so far. So I would consider this a satin finish because it's not totally matte. You guys can see light reflecting off of my face. Second layer, moles are still visible. The hyperpigmentation right there is still visible. I would like some under eye concealer, but for the most part, I think the skin looks really pretty and evened out. So because we didn't use primer, I just feel like a little bit of powder in the T-zone is going to help everything out. So I'm going to use the Clinique transparent powder. It's just a loose translucent powder. I'm just going to tap some off into the lid. I'm using a big fluffy brush, and I'm just going to apply this. It is currently 8:17 a.m. I'm going to try to wear this foundation until about 5 o'clock because I'm going to the gym at 6 o'clock. I have a ton of errands that I have to run. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to come home and do formal check-ins. So the only way that I can do this is if I bring my DSLR with me and do check-ins in the car, but that'll be fine. So I'm just going to bring my big camera around with me because I don't have anything else. I broke my vlogging camera like 2 summers ago and I never replaced it. So I'm going to be bringing you guys around with me. We'll do check-ins with the car, so this is my first foundation check-in, and so far so good. Like I said, it might be a smidge too light, but that doesn't bother me. And I really like the finish of it. So, hey guys, so it's about 10:20 a.m. right now, so it's been around the 2-hour mark. I wanted to quickly check in with you guys because I ended up staying home and editing a video that's hopefully going to go live tonight, not when you're watching this video, but as I'm recording this video, like it's hopefully going live tonight. And then I made food, and that's pretty much it. I still didn't do my hair because I don't feel like doing my hair today. But I am gonna now go run errands and bring you guys along with me. But I should first talk about the foundation, right? Nothing really seems to have changed other than it looks exactly the same. So I don't really notice any changes. It hasn't like creased or anything. Like I have those folds under my eyes where foundation and concealer inevitably settles. They're not wrinkles, it's just the way my eye is shaped. I have 1 fold under each eye, and a little bit of foundation and concealer went in there, but I just take my finger and rub it away. Another thing is that my bronzer, highlight, like everything is still fully intact. I don't feel like I look any shinier. You know, I was like eating and talking, and that hasn't settled into smile lines, or there's no creases in the forehead or anything like that from expression marks or anything. So I'm really happy with it. It's only been 2 hours though, so I can't really say all that much about it. I would definitely expect foundations to look great after 2 hours. If not, then that's a really big problem. But it looks really nice, and I wanted to quickly mention to you guys that I did not do any setting sprays or anything like that. I reached for my Tatcha Dewy Luminous Skin Mist, and I was like, you can't do that. You're doing your foundation first impression. So this is just the foundation on its own. Hey guys, it's now 1 o'clock on the dot, and I'm about to go through the Starbucks drive-thru. I didn't want to do this in the drive-thru in case there was nobody there, and then I had to order really quick, and I'm like trying to film a video, and then I just look like an idiot. I'll zoom you guys in. I think everything looks so good. I mean, I just think everything looks so pretty. I don't feel like I look oily, like nothing has settled. I really don't have any major things to say, and I don't feel like there's anything super major that I need to say. I don't know. There's nothing to say about it other than it looks good and it hasn't oxidized. Really natural. it hasn't faded away or creased or anything. I mean, there's no crease lines. So I'm really happy with it, and now I'm just gonna go and get a drink and then I'll be right back. Hey guys, it's now 2:20 p.m. I'm at Target to do a return. I'm gonna get some champagne and I'm doing another check-in. I noticed creasing at the corners of my nose, which is kind of a pet peeve of mine. I'm just gonna smooth it around with my finger though, and hopefully that helps. But the reason that I think that it creased is because I am sweating. It's so hot outside right now and I'm wearing jeans, so I'm sure that my sweating is like totally not helping. Hey guys, so I just got back. It is now 3:53. I haven't been showing you guys my phone every time I check in because it's always been on the charger or I've been recording with it. I'll put timestamps on this video. I did not even realize that. So it's just about 4 o'clock and I think this is going to be my final check-in. A couple things I did notice. Because my face was sweating, the area around my nose, the foundation has kind of settled into that crevice right there because I don't have sweat glands anywhere on my body other than my face. That's a joke. I mean, I do have sweat glands on other parts of my body, but my face just sweats a lot while my body sweats minimally, and my nose sweats especially. So my nose is always kind of my oily problem. But other than that, I mean, I've been wearing it for a really long time now, so you can tell that my face makeup has slightly started to wear away. Like the bronzer's not as strong and the contour is not as strong and everything like that. But all in all, I think it looks really good. I'm not hard to please with foundations apparently, but I really do like it. I'll zoom you guys in. So now that you guys are close up, you can tell that a lot of stuff has kind of just faded off the face, but that's totally normal. I wasn't expecting everything to last the entire day. I've been wearing this since 8 a.m. and it's now 4 o'clock. I expected my face to look a little bit like this. But I do think it lived up to the claims. I do think it has a really unique formulation. It says right on the front, Silk Makeup, and I was telling you guys it kind of has that like silky, moussey, liquidy consistency. It's a very unique formulation of foundation that I've never used before. But because of that, something that I wanted to kind of reiterate to you guys is I don't think that this is the best layering foundation. I found that the third layer that I put on my nose did look a little bit cakey in natural lighting. That was kind of the first thing that I thought when I went outside. But once it kind of set in for a few hours, it didn't look as cakey, which was weird, but I don't know. My nose doesn't look cakey anymore, but just that first initial application of that third layer, it just looked a little bit weird. So I think that this is going to be the most ideal for those of you who like medium to lighter full coverage. The reason I say lighter full coverage is because maybe like half a coverage, maybe half a layer of coverage more than medium, but not full coverage. I don't think this is going to be your best friend if you want really full coverage, but I don't know because I'm just speaking from my personal experience, and this, like I said, is just my first impressions of this. I like the way it kept my T-zone not totally matte, but my T-zone does not look as oily as I had anticipated, especially because you guys saw in the beginning how it reflected a lot of light off of itself, the foundation did, and I was kind of like, oh, I might be looking very, very shiny in the nose in about 2 hours, but that never happened, so I was very impressed by that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys liked this first impression. I will definitely keep using this in tutorials and stuff, and then I could do a formal review if that's what you guys would be interested in. You'll have to leave a comment down below and let me know. And like I said, remember to go to your Clinique counter at Macy's, and then you guys will get your gift with purchase bag. Cute donut bag, and you'll get all these goodies. So you guys know that I absolutely love this, so I was really excited to get that in mine. So yeah, I hope you guys liked this, found it informative, found it helpful. If you have any questions about the products or the foundation, anything like that, feel free to hit me up in the comments down below and I will get back to you. And don't forget to come follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter. I'm going to have all three in the description box down below for you guys as well. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching this one. Bye guys.